Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Fun Guy Flips.
This is our midweek episode where we show you all the cool stuff that we sold over this past week.
Yep, and if you want to see where we found that cool stuff while we're out at yard sales and flea markets and all that good stuff, check out our other videos that we post throughout the week.
Please like and subscribe and stay tuned to see what we sold. Okay, we have the Vera Bradley saddlebag in Clementine Hipster Crossbody Pink Yellow Floral CO2C.
All right.
CO2C.
CO2C?
Yeah, do you know what it looks like?
Vera Bradley bag? How many of these things do we have yet?
A few of them.
Oh man. Blankets, purses. What are the chances I picked the right one?
I'm here.
So, Vera Bradley bag. This one's a pretty cool looking one. So I don't know how dirty this is. So, I'm just gonna put something down. I got a product bag. Doing tools down here the other night, and I think I forgot to wipe off the surface, so I don't want to get the bag dirty. So, Vera Bradley bag. Not sure where we picked this one up at.
Yeah, no idea.
Not sure how much we paid for it.
No
Hopefully
idea.
we didn't pay a whole lot. We don't seem to do very well with Vera Bradley bags.
No.
But, you know, I guess there's money to be made with these things. But, I don't know, maybe we're just getting the wrong ones. I think that one looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I had this one for a while, I think.
That's one that I actually delisted and relisted recently. So.
Okay. Bet you we paid, like, hopefully less than $5 for the thing.
Yeah, since I relisted, because I lowered the price when I relisted it, so.
And how much did it sell for?
$9.95 plus shipping.
$9.95 plus shipping.
All right, next we have the vintage Miss Green M&M ceramic candy dispenser cookie jar, long eyelashes, BOND.
All right, I'll watch for the long eyelashes.
It's not light green, it's like, you know.
Okay. So we got our shed built, and I got this whole area back here to reconstruct. Got some shelves for it too. I don't know if this is worth mentioning. Got these at BJ's Wholesale Club for, I think they were what, $13.99 a piece.
Something like that.
So that's where we get most of our shelves. They're these plastic shelves you can usually pick up. I think these are like $30 and these are like, you know, $14. So it's really hard to beat the price. They're not crazy good, but they're not bad.
They work.
They're cheap as hell. So
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna bet it's not this one because it's right on top and it's way too easy.
Not that
definitely not that one. And then I think, oh geez, there's a lot of green ones. Or he's just got a green hat.
one. Not that one, because that one has pink cheeks.
Okay.
That one.
That's the one. It's exciting. Selling some M&M cookie jars. So we got these at the auction a few weeks ago. I think we paid on average about $5 a piece for these things.
Yeah.
But we got a whole bunch of M&M stuff and everything's in a profit already. So this is all 100% profit on this thing. And how much did it sell for?
$27.95 with free shipping.
$27.95 with free shipping.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
I don't know.
Well,
North Carolina, I think.
okay. I bet you that'll cost us like $8. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, $20.
$20. Cool.
Not bad.
All profit. Now I'm anxious to see if I guessed it right, if it's going to be $8.
Okay, next is the vintage Anchor Hocking round serving bowl dish glass Mayfair blue 8-inch XO5D.
Alright, and I think that's right next to you here.
Yeah.
Probably where it says depression set blue.
Yep, it is.
So if you want to grab that, I'll pull this out. Let's see what's inside. Well, we got a bunch of goodies in here.
It is the...
This one?
No. This one.
This one. Oh, that's not bad. That's an easy one to ship.
Yeah.
So, it's all bubble wrapped. So I guess we'll throw a picture up so you can see what that looks like.
Sure.
But these I think we got...
From a person in town.
Yeah, from somebody that you made a connection with.
They posted on a in a Facebook group that were asking if there were any antique shops in town because they had some old glassware that they were looking to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that I might be interested, and so I put in contact with them and ended up buying a number of pieces from them. So
nice.
Yeah.
And you remember what we paid?
We paid $40 for all of it.
40 for all of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the first piece to sell?
Yes. We have another one tonight, but...
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, how much did this one sell for?
This one sold for $12.95 plus shipping.
$12.95 plus shipping.
Yeah.
Cool.
One of the bigger ticket items hasn't sold yet. There's one that's worth about $40.
Yeah.
So once that sells, then we'll be solidly in the profit. But we sold another one that's worth about $20. So.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Okay, next we have the Lancaster Glass Bowl Pink Depression Cane Landrum 11-inch scroll handled XO4D.
All right, same deal, but backwards, I think. So, pick this one up. You want to grab that one and throw it on the table?
Oops, sorry.
Teamwork makes the dream work. This one?
No, I think it's this. Yeah.
Okay. So, another one. We'll throw a picture up. You can kind of see what this one looks like. Came from that same lot, apparently.
Yeah.
So, how much did this one sell for?
$19.95 plus shipping.
$19.95 plus shipping. So, we're back in it at $22 minus fees. Or $32 minus fees. So, whatever that is, out of 40.
We're getting close.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright, next is the Sailor Moon Volume 6 Adventure Girls DVD 2002 insert included. A01B.
Alright. It's a banger.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon DVD. So we just went out the other day to a little pop-up flea market church parking lot. I picked up a bunch of horror DVDs, and Gina found this one, threw it on my stack. Way better than I thought it was. So I think we paid a little over $1 a piece on these.
$1.25.
Yeah, $1.25. And this one sold for how much?
$59.95 plus shipping.
$59.95 plus shipping. Used Sailor Moon DVD.
Alright, next is the Rusty Wallace number 2. Number 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is number.
Yeah, you knew that.
I did know that because of all those hats that we got.
Yeah.
There were a lot of Rusty Wallace hats that we went through.
Excuse me. 1996 Thunderbird 124th Die-Cast Racing Champions NASCAR Complete Box. BO1B.
Okay. I think I stuck all these in the same spot too, so they're a little easy to find. Oh, yeah. Of course, it's the one all the way on the bottom. Alright, die-cast Rusty Wallace car. So, if I'm not mistaken, this came from a lot at a yard sale that we went to. It was, we went there on the first day, all the way at the end of the day. We almost didn't even go. But we were like, we'll stop, see what they have. Got a whole bunch of train stuff, some electronics, bunch of collectibles for great price. And then I saw these were there. I didn't have any room in my car because my car was already full. And I didn't really want to deal with them. But then I thought about it when we got home. And I was like, let's go back tomorrow and see if they're still there. So we went late in the morning. These were all still there. And I bought them all. All the good ones anyway. I think... I don't remember what I paid for them.
$50.
$50?
For everything the second day.
For everything the second day. I don't remember what everything was, but man, we got a lot of good stuff, so it was a good price. And they were super fair there. We got a lot of good stuff, and this thing sold. So how much did this sell for?
$9.45. It sold on offer.
$9.45.
We sold it to a watcher for 5% off.
Cool. Yep. So I'm down here and I got the camera, so I figure what the heck. I got a bunch of tools that I listed. Put them all on Facebook Marketplace against my better judgment. I think I posted them all last night, and then I immediately regretted it because I just do not like Marketplace. I don't like dealing with messages. I don't like having to set up pickup times. I just don't like to be bothered. I guess I'm a grumpy old man. But this thing, this is probably good enough to, well, it's absolutely good enough to list on eBay, but I just didn't want to deal with all that because I could take pictures and throw it up on Marketplace real quick, so I figured I'd try that out. Bought this for $15 at a yard sale. Comes with the big battery, screw gun, and the charger. Somebody's supposed to be coming to pick this up in a couple minutes here for 120 bucks. Cash monies.
We have the Mission Earth Complete Series Volumes 1 through 10, L. Ron Hubbard, First Edition, hardcover lot. BO6D.
Alright, I'm excited these sold.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they took so long, actually. I thought somebody would have got them. Oh boy. Pre-packaged. So,
nice.
Shout out to the editor.
Oh, big.
Here it's just a box. But, yeah, we'll throw up a picture. These are L. Ron Hubbard Mission Earth Complete Series. I think most of them are the first edition, first print, with maybe one or two that weren't. Got these at the auction. Forget how much we paid. Do you remember?
I think it was either $2 or $5.
$5. That sounds right, because we paid $2 for the Dune books, and we sold those for $150 in like 30 seconds.
An hour.
These took a little longer. So $5 we spent into, how much did we sell them for?
$59.95 plus shipping.
$59.95 plus shipping. Awesome. And they're already pre-packaged, so I just got to stuff some stuff in there and off they go. And if you're not aware, L. Ron Hubbard is an author of science fiction books who created the religion Scientology. Interesting fun fact. See, you can learn things on Fun Guy Flips.
Alright, next we got the vintage 1970s Pepsi Collector Series Cartoon Glasses set of 10. X01A.
X01A?
Yeah.
Wow, stuck them down there?
Yeah.
No wonder these boxes are full. X01A. Oh. What do you know? So here's another one that's just in a box. This one is not pre-packaged though, because it will not go in this box. We're going to give it some more space and package this up pretty good, because there's how many of these glasses?
10.
10 of these glasses. So we do bubble wrap all of our glassware ahead of time. Saves us a lot of time packing doing that, but we'll just have to repurpose this in a new box. So these, did we get these at the flea market?
Yeah.
Bought these at the flea market. Remember how much we paid?
Yeah, we paid $50. I thought it was going to be worth $150 for all of them.
Sure.
Or a little less because it was a grouping, you know. It ended up being $105. Well, I had it up for $110.95, and then I put out an offer for a watcher for $105.40. So.
Okay, so we doubled up.
Yeah.
A little less with fees and stuff, but
yeah.
nothing.
Not incredible,
nothing
but not terrible. So.
Yeah, and we did good that day overall. So.
Oh yeah.
Not too worried about it, and these glasses were still pretty cool. So. There you have it.
Alright, next is the 1980 IG88 Droid Robot Bounty Hunter Kenny Vintage Star Wars action figure CO1B.
Alright, even though the furnace is going, I'm going to go this way now because I can. Because we've got our shed, and now I can move around down here. And we got all of our storage space fully realized. And we got some Star Wars figures still. Looks like we got 2 left. And a G.I. Joe. So, IG88 Bounty Hunter Droid. From, what year was he from?
1980.
1980. So, not sure where I got this one. A lot of times when I have these, it's because I collect them for myself. So, I'll sometimes find ones that have their accessories and are in slightly better condition, and then I'll just swap them out. So that's probably where this came from. This probably came from my collection. And I probably swapped them out with one that has his accessories and everything. So how much did this one sell for?
$7.16 plus shipping. They sold on the 20% off discount.
$7.16 plus shipping on 20% discount. So these old Star Wars figures can be okay if they have their accessories, and depending what they are, because some are rarer than others. But when they don't have their accessories and they are well loved, they don't really go for a whole lot. But they are cool, and I'll still pick them up for $1 if I see them, because I just love them.
We've got Gauntlet Tangen and Nintendo NES Tested Works AO1C.
Is that Tengen or Tengen?
How would I know?
I always said Tengen. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a company. So, Gauntlet. So this is a fantastic game for the original NES. I know that for a fact. Not only because I grew up playing this game, but because when I tested it, I think 30 minutes went by before I realized that I was still playing it. So, banger for sure. This one came... Where the heck did I get this one? I'm probably going to get it wrong. I think I got this in a lot with a system a while back. Must have been a while. I can't remember. But anyways, how much did it sell for?
$8.05 plus shipping. It sold with our 10% off discount going on right now for video games.
$8.05 plus shipping on 10% discount. So, super cool. And if I am correct, and I bought this in a lot with a bunch of other games, I think some of those games were like Kirby and Donkey Kong and all of that stuff. So, we are super duper in the profit. And this, how much did this one sell for again?
$8.05 plus shipping.
$8.05, yeah. So $8 is it's all profit. So super easy and super profit.
We have the Walt Disney World Guides 1978 and 1979 vintage with Parks Map lot of 2 AO2B.
All right. This was a donation from my dad a while back. Yeah, this is literally like one of the first items that you had listed. So I got this little box filled with the last remnants of Disney collectibles. Looks like this is it. So an old Walt Disney World guide.
2 of them.
2 of them from different years.
Yeah, 1978 and 1979.
Yeah, super cool. So we had a whole bunch of Disney collectibles. There's still some in here. Some pins and some luggage tags, vintage luggage tags. Some various different things. There's not much left though. We did have a lot. Actually, some of these are marked because we took them to the flea market and we were selling them there. But super slow sellers on some of these things. Some of this stuff went pretty quick though. So paid nothing. And how much did this one end up selling for?
$14.84 with free shipping.
$14.84 with free shipping, so like $10 and probably $8.50 after taxes and fees and stuff. So cool. So this thing, I'll probably just slap 2 pieces of cardboard on either side of it to kind of protect it, and then just stuff this in a bubble mailer. I think that should be okay. So I'm gonna do that.
We have the Hallmark Snoopy Cookie Treat Jar Special Edition Charlie Brown Christmas Peanuts AO3B.
AO3B. 3B. Yeah. There we go. Stuffed in the back because I thought it was never going to sell. Alright, so this is another piece that we picked up at that same flea market that we got those collector glasses from. I think they wanted $10 on it. I want to say I paid $5 because I think I was assuming I could get $20 or at the very least $15. But then when I looked it up, it looks like these do not sell very often at all, and there's a lot of them listed. So listed mine a little cheaper, and it sold. So it took a little while, but we sold it. How much did this end up selling for?
$9.95 plus shipping.
$9.95 plus shipping. So not a huge flip, but we're not losing on it. So.
All right. Next is the FootJoy FJ Prodry Stretch Lyle Stripe Polo Men Large Reef Blue and White AO1D C003.
All right, you want to help me with this one?
Sure. I thought it was AO1D.
It can't be.
Okay, it says AO1D,
But what was it? C003. C003, okay. Never mind, you were right. I was wrong. It's usually how it goes. So we got all of our clothing organized by custom SKU in these totes. Keep them protected from the dust. Little individual labels. Seems to be working. It's kind of a pain to put them away, but once they're put away, they're easy to find. Alright, so this golf polo style shirt, I guess. I guess that wouldn't be a polo style. What is it? What was the description?
Yeah, it's a polo.
Okay, it's a polo. So FJ golf shirt, brand new with tags. Got these at a yard sale just the other week. $5 a piece on all of their new with tag stuff. So we got it all, and we've been doing pretty well on that. How much did this one sell for?
$34.95 plus shipping.
$34.95 plus shipping. It's super easy to ship. Got it in a bag to protect it, and then it goes right in a poly mailer, and the mail goes. Well, here's something fun for the camera. Came down here to ship the orders for today, and totally forgot that we went out and bought all this stuff, and I decided this would be a good spot to set it all up. So now I'm gonna put all this away, but keep watching our picking videos to see where we found all this good stuff. Man, some good stuff in there.
All right, we have the HP 902XL Black Ink cartridge, genuine OEM, original new sealed, expires 9/2026. Right there.
Hey, right there it is. So, all that stuff she just said, ink cartridge. Just picked this up this weekend. Didn't have a chance to put it away yet after we listed it. Sold pretty quick. We got a whole bunch of stuff from an estate sale. I guess that was a big box filled with stuff for 20 bucks. So this is one of the items in there. Most of the items were about $20 a piece in value. So I think we did pretty good there. How much did this one sell for?
$24.95 plus shipping.
$24.95 plus shipping. Cool. So this puts us in the profit for everything we bought. And yeah, ink cartridges can still do pretty good. This one is not expired, but sometimes you can find these expired and they still do okay.
All right, we have the vintage Tao Toys Red 3D Viewmaster and 3 Mighty Morphin Power Ranger reels.
Oh, boy.
AO2B.
All right. I think we have 2 of these, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, we have a gray one, and where the heck is the red one? Right next to the gray one. A doy. So, vintage Viewmaster, 3 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers reels. These things aren't worth a whole ton of money. The reels are usually worth more than the Viewmaster itself. So if you can find some cool reels, it's usually better than finding one of these things. Picked this up at a yard sale with the other one that we have listed for, I want to say $5 for everything we bought. So it was 2 Viewmasters with some reels and a puzzle that we gave to my dad, I think. It was a A-Team puzzle. Thought it was pretty cool, but it's not really worth listing on eBay. So how much did this one sell for?
$13.90 plus shipping, and went on offer. So.
$13.90 plus shipping. Awesome.
Next, we have the Case 580 Super E Construction King Loader Backhoe Parts Catalog, BO5C.
All right. Now this one I don't remember how much I paid for, but I remember where I got it, I think. If that makes sense. So, I did just check this out. Somebody asked about it to make sure it had all the pages. And it had a receipt in it. I'm going to move that out of the way and see what the book looks like. So, Case 580 Super E Construction King Loader Backhoe Parts Catalog. From whenever this catalog was made up. I think I paid $1 or $2 for this, if I'm not mistaken, but I think it was kind of one of those deals where I had a pile and we just got the pile priced out. So how much did this one sell for?
$29.95 with free shipping.
$29.95 free shipping. So maybe $5, $6, something like that to ship this thing. Yeah, hopefully it's not going too far. Illinois. That's not too far. We just drove there last year.
Alright, next we have the Starbucks Chicago You Are Here collection 14-ounce coffee tea mug cup A05C.
Alright. A05C?
Yeah.
A doesn't go that far. Well, I'm gonna bet it's A02C. It's not. I'm
sorry.
It's okay. We'll find it. I bet you the sea level is right. Maybe we put it. Bet you it's XO5C.
It is, yeah.
I'm like a detective. It's like I used to work in a warehouse for like decades. Anyhow, we found it. Kind of bubble wrapped, so maybe we'll throw a picture up to show you what this thing looks like. Starbucks mug from Chicago. What do you call these things? Something series?
Oh, the You Are Here collection, it said.
You Are Here collection. So
I saw it at a yard sale, Quakertown flea market, pop-up flea market that we went to recently, and got it for $1. I remember Kevin or Picking and Punching, Rod Picking and Punching, another person we watch a lot, or Kevin Commonwealth Picker. It was one of the two of them saying that these mugs can do well. So
yeah, this is like all we watch anymore. We just watch people picking and people shipping stuff.
Yeah.
And man, I don't know. I just love it.
Yeah. Well, it helps.
You learn a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Yeah.
And this sold for $9.95 plus shipping. So.
$9.95 plus shipping. Awesome.
All right. Next, we have the IHRA Drag Racing Sportsman Edition Microsoft Xbox Complete A01C.
Okie dokie.
Excuse me.
IHRA Drag Racing for Xbox Complete. So, where the heck did I get this thing? That's a good question. I'm not really sure. I probably picked this up at a yard sale somewhere because I'm always at those things. That's going to be my go-to answer. I picked this up at a yard sale, I bet you. And I usually don't spend a lot on games, especially like this one, because I don't know what the heck this is, to be honest with you. So I probably only paid $1 or $2 for this. But how much did it end up selling for?
It sold for $35.95 with free shipping.
$35.95 free shipping. And it's probably cost like $4 and change to ship. So a little over $30. Awesome.